Sometimes the most powerful songs are not the loudest one. They are the quiet prayers whispered through the pain, faith, hope, and surrender. And sometimes music becomes more than melody. It becomes healing. It becomes testimony. Well, hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very, very warm welcome to you all in perfect harmony, right here at your one-stop, your FM Tragopan, only at 103 megahertz. And we are broadcasting live straight from the heart of Akashvani, Kohima. And this evening episode is going to be gentle, heartfelt, and deeply inspiring as we sit down with a gospel singer, songwriter whose music flows from faith, devotion, and a personal walk with God. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, she began writing songs at just the age of 16 with her very first composition, Akecho, which means a prayer. And since then, music has become a meaningful part of her ministry and her journey. A recent graduate of the Masters of Divinity program from Shalom Bible Seminary, she continues to share messages of hope, surrender, and God's love through her songs. Her music is not simply artistic expression, but a reflection of faith and purpose. And this evening, we'll be talking about her musical journey, her faith, inspirations, her callings, and the heart behind the songs that she creates. So stay connected with us for the next hour as we unfold another beautiful chapter of Imperfect Harmony. Well, yes, this is your radio buddy, your RJ Kenny on the mic, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome Nüthivolü Ringa to the studio. So, hello dear, welcome to the studios of FM Tragopan.
Hello listeners, thank you for having me this evening. I'm Nüthivolü Ringa. I recently graduated with a Master of Divinity from Shalom Bible Seminary. I'm very passionate about using music as a way to share God's love and encouragement with people, and I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
Well, yes, my dear friends, that's our dear guest, a very, very young and talented guest with us. And you just heard from her, right? Such a sweet voice. And I'm telling you, if you listen to her music, you will be just mesmerized. So we'll get to listen to her music. We'll get to talk with her more. So first thing first, can I call you Nuthi, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go with that. So Nuthi, how are you feeling right now?
A little nervous, but also grateful for this time. Yeah.
Right. So, when you were told about FM Tragopan, and now that you are here in the studio, how is the expectation? Is it anything like you have expected or more?
Maybe a little more.
Just a little more.
Since it's live.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, how does it feel to be here in the studio or here at FM Tragopan?
I feel a little overwhelmed and grateful for this opportunity.
All right, so Nuthi, we are so glad that you could make out your time and come here in the studio, share your stories, your journey with us, and I'm pretty sure our listeners are looking forward to hear from you as well. So let's begin. Let's start from the very beginning, shall we? Okay, so you began writing songs at the age of 16, as you have mentioned, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So looking back now, what do you remember most about that season of your life?
Yes, I wrote my very first song when I was 16 years old. Looking back now, I think that season was filled with my own personal struggles and moments of constantly seeking God in prayer. Mm-hmm. And I'm also very grateful for that season because it has shaped me into the person that I'm today.
Right. I mean, sometimes, the earliest beginnings becomes the most meaningful part of a journey, right?
Yes.
And I believe that one of those early moments was your very first composition.
Yes.
Right. So your very first composition was Akecho, meaning a prayer. So what inspired that song? And also, please excuse me if I mispronounce that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as I mentioned, that season when I wrote my first song, it was filled with many challenges, especially within my own family. my situation, it brought me to my knees, crying out to God in prayer. So Akacho, which is literally my prayer to God, this is a song which I ask God to lighten my burdens and bring breakthrough into my family. So that was the song. That is all about the song, yeah.
Right. That's a beautiful story behind the song. I would say, that already says so much about the heart behind your music. And from there, songwriting slowly became a part of your life, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yes.
So, would you say songwriting came naturally to you, or was it, something you slowly discovered over time?
Songwriting, it did not come naturally to me. It was something I slowly discovered over time. I believe we all carry songs within our hearts. We just don't always notice them. And I realized that when we look deeper into our own lives and surroundings, we begin to discover words worth writing down. So
Right.
that's how I discovered over time, yeah.
That's so beautiful. I mean, indeed, creativity often unfolds quietly and beautifully, right? Like you have said. And indeed, over time, our relationship with music also changes, right? So, how would you describe your relationship with music today compared to when you first started?
When I first started listening to music, it was mainly about enjoying the melody and vibing with the song. But as I grew older, I realized that God uses music to heal, to restore, and to reach people. So today, music has become a platform through which God uses my voice and my songs to touch people's lives. Yeah.
Right. I mean, indeed, broad changes not only the artist but also, the meaning behind the art. And I did listen to your songs, and your songs clearly reflects a very personal faith journey. I can see that after hearing your songs. So your songs are deeply rooted in faith. So how important is your, personal relationship with God in your music?
My personal relationship with God is the foundation of my music. Without God, my songs would lose their meaning and purpose. Every lyric and melody flows from my walk with God, my prayers, my struggles, and my experiences with Him. So, yeah, the faith that I have is deeply rooted in God.
Wow, that's beautiful. I mean, the personal connection is something I can truly feel, I would say, and that brings me to the next thought. So, do you see music more as a ministry, expression, or both? Or yeah, how would you say it?
I see music as both ministry and also expression, because it is something where melodies and lyrics, they come together, they come alive to proclaim God's love. So yes, it is both ministry and expression.
Wow, I mean, that's so beautiful. Sometimes, the most powerful ministry happens through simple songs, right?
Yeah.
And when music touches heart, I mean, it stays with people. Anyway, listeners, yes, you are tuned into Imperfect Harmony right here at your one-stop, your FM Dragapan, only at 103 megahertz. We have a very, very young, talented, beautiful artist joining in, sharing her journey with us. We'll get to know more about it, we'll be inspired, we'll be encouraged, and I tell you, we are going to be blessed. So stay with us. But for now, let's go for a short break, all right? And when I say break, it's a musical break that we are going for. We'll be listening to a track by Nuthi. It's her song. It's her original song, and she was so kind to share it with us, and I'm so more than happy to share it with you all. It's Akacho. Akacho, right? Akacho, yes. Akacho, that means a prayer, my prayer, right?
Yes.
So that's the track that we're going to be listening to. We have heard the story behind the track, how it came about. So now let's listen to it, and I hope you will be blessed as you listen to this track.
초롱이 있을 때 얼르제 꽃은 제 보여 아브 그릇 꽃은 제 보여 예뻐 너와 그 초랑이 있을 때 예뻐 너와 부끄러고 티끌이 있을 때 있음 제 조요 무도 금하티대 아끌 흡은 z요 노다 그 초랑이 있을 때 그 좁은 제 보여 노다 그 초랑이 있을 때 그 좁은 제 보여 예뻐 너와 그 초랑이 있을 때 예뻐 너와 부끄러고 티끌이 있을 때 있음 제 조요 무도 금하티대 아끌 흡은 z요 아멘
Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperfect Harmony, which you are tuned in right now at your one-stop, your FM Tragopana, only at 103 megahertz. And here we are today with a very, very young, talented, beautiful artist, and we are having so much fun, discussing her journey, her stories, which definitely I'm not going to keep it with myself. We will be sharing it with you too as well. And we just listened to one of her original, That Was My Prayer, Akacho. I've been practicing, to pronounce that correctly. So Nuthi, I hope I pronounce it right this time.
Yes, you did.
Thank you. All right, so Nuthi, as we have listened to your track, so one thing that I would love to know is what kind of emotions or message do you hope people receive when they listen to your music?
When people they listen to my music, I truly hope and I truly pray that it brings comfort and reminds my listeners that God is still in control in every circumstance of life. That's what I hope to convey. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, was there a particular moment in your life, when you truly felt called towards the gospel music?
To be very honest, there was no single moment when I suddenly felt called toward gospel music. But ever since I was a child, I've always been drawn to gospel music.
Okay.
Perhaps because of my upbringing in church. But as I grew older, I realized that gospel music brings me closer to God, and I think that became one of the main reasons why I continue pursuing it.
Right. Okay, so talking about your musical journey, I mean, did you take any, formal music educations, or is it a self-taught, or what's the story behind it?
Oh, yes, I was very fortunate enough to get some music courses. I took a few years of piano classes,
Okay.
and also vocal class and theory class. I took it from my church music school, and
Okay.
also the D Operatus, which is just below POC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So Nuthi, when did you realize like, I'm gonna make this serious? I'm gonna make this very serious, and I should class law like yung class pinduina formal education law na kina. When did you realize that, or was there someone in your life who guided you through it, or how did it happen?
It was my sister who initiated for me to take classes. So I think that was when I also started to want to learn more about
Music,
especially the keys,
okay.
no? Yes.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, were you into music even before, like you joined? You went for a formal music education. Now it was only after you took the lessons.
I was very interested in music, so even before taking formal lessons, I remember that I used to have a diary, and I would write down my just lyrics,
Okay.
songs, and try to make my own melody and things like
No,
that.
that's
yeah.
nice. All right, so now let's talk about your theological journey. So, as a recent graduate of the Masters of Divinity program from Shalom Bible Seminary, how has the journey influenced your faith as well as your music?
Wow, yes. Shalom Bible Seminary,
Mm-hmm.
it played a very important role in shaping both my faith and also my love for music, I should say. When I first arrived in the seminary, I felt like a newborn baby with very little understanding. Over the years, through holistic training, spiritual training, and also the practical ministry experiences, Shalom has helped me to grow deeply in my faith, and it also gave me many opportunities to sing for God and freely express myself through music. I'm truly grateful to Shalom for nurturing not just my knowledge, but also my spiritual growth and my confidence to serve through music and ministry as well. Yeah.
Wow, I mean, learning and faith together can deepen creativity in such a powerful way, right? So, speaking of creativity now, how do you usually begin writing a song? I mean, does it start with a prayer, lyrics, melody, emotions, or, I mean, how does it go?
Yeah, writing a song, it's not always consistent. Sometimes I begin with prayer, and while praying, words start to flow into lyrics,
Right.
and other times emotions inspire me to write things down. There are also moments when a melody would suddenly come to mind, and I start playing chords on the keyboard while building the song. But when I think about it, many of my clearest melodies and lyrics come during moments of worship.
Right. Okay. All right. So, talking about writing music, so do you write better during the quiet moments, or during those difficult seasons?
Yeah, I think I write best when I'm seeking God, whether it be during quiet moments with Him or in difficult seasons of life that I'm going through. So, when seeking God, yes.
Right. I mean, sometimes our deepest songs come from the deepest experiences, right? And among all the songs you have written, which song of yours feels the most personal to you, and why?
So far, akucho, meaning my prayer, it feels the most personal to me, because even during the hardest seasons, when I feel very lost or even hopeless, this song is a constant reminder that I have a God who knows me personally, completely, and listens to my prayers and carries my burdens. So this song is very close to my heart because it reflects God's comfort and faithfulness through prayer. So this is one of the most personal song, one of my song, yeah.
Right. And Nuthi, I have to tell you this, after hearing this song of yours, now it's definitely going to be there in my playlist as well. It has become one of my favorite. I am blessed that, I've got introduced to this beautiful song. It's such a beautiful song. And, I would, because not everyone would understand this song, I believe, because it's in your dialect, right? So could you share, the lyrics in English for our listeners so that they will know the meaning better and they'll be blessed through it too?
So this song, I wrote it down after my prayer. So I was in such a state where I completely broke down before God on my knees, and I was praying to Him with the burdens that I was going through, that I was carrying. It was heavy for me, and so I knelt before God and I prayed to Him. After all my prayers and were done, I wrote down the lyrics as, Lord, listen to my prayer, listen to my prayers, and please lighten my burdens. So it is literally a prayer song where after I've said my prayer, the words I've said, it was like a reassurance that God is gonna listen to my prayer. So I'm gonna write this down, kind of. So, yeah, that's about my song.
This is so beautiful, Nuthi. Really, so beautiful. Prayer is the quiet place where our fear becomes faith, and the heart find peace in God's presence, right? And really, I've said it, but I'm gonna say it again. I love the song Akacho, my prayer. I'm so blessed listening to it. And now that you have explained it in such a beautiful way, thank God I'm here today to hear your story. All right, so now moving on. How do you stay spiritually grounded, while pursuing music?
For me, to stay spiritually grounded while pursuing music, I keep God at the center of my life and my musical journey. This can be in the form of prayer, reading the Bible, and also acknowledging God in every area of my life. This helps me to remain focused on God's purpose rather than seeking recognition or success.
Right.
So that's how I stay spiritually grounded. Yeah.
Staying grounded is what keeps the journey meaningful, right? And I personally believe that, every artist draws inspiration from somewhere. So who or what inspires your creativity?
I am inspired by people whose lives reflect genuine faith and humility. One example is Kim Walker-Smith.
Okay.
She is a worship leader. She's a singer-songwriter.
Right.
And her lifestyle and her raw approach to worship and songwriting have influenced me greatly.
Right.
So I think she is one of an example. Yeah.
Okay. You know what, Nithi? It is always said that we get to learn something new every day, right? So today, you have shared your inspiration with me, and after this show, I'm definitely gonna go and check it out. Such a beautiful, kind, and humble person you are, and you have mentioned a name that inspires you. So I have to go and check it out. Who inspires Nithi for sure?
Please do.
All right. So, was there someone who encouraged your gift early in life?
When I was very young, I vividly remember a father figure in church.
Okay.
He encouraged me by saying that I had a gift for singing and that I should continue singing for God. So it was when I was very young, and I don't remember exactly when, but those words, it stayed with me and became one of the many reasons that I began seeking music as a way to reach people.
Right. I'm going to be saying the word beautiful a lot because it's just beautiful, I would say. I mean, support like that can, just change everything for a person, right? And at the same time, family support also plays such an important role in our life, I believe. So how has your family responded to your musical journey?
Yes, my family has been very supportive of my musical journey. They are always happy to see me using my music to share God's love with others, and their encouragement has helped me continue pursuing this calling with confidence.
Family support, of course, it always adds strength to our journey, right? And you are blessed to have such a wonderful family.
Yes, I
would
am.
say. So what has been one of the biggest challenge you have faced as a gospel artist?
One of the biggest challenges has been overcoming, I think, self-doubt and also creative pressures. So there are moments when I question whether my songs are good enough or whether people will connect with them. But through those struggles, God continues to remind me that the purpose of music ministry is faithfulness and not perfection. So even though I face challenges, I still keep on going with the faith.
Right. I mean, keeping God as the center, holding on to your faith, anything and everything is possible, right?
Yes.
And it's life, so there's going to be challenges on the way. But despite those struggles, those challenges, there are always moments that makes it all worthwhile, right? So what has been the most rewarding part?
I think the most rewarding part of this journey has been hearing testimonies from people who were comforted, encouraged, or even strengthened through my songs. So knowing that God can use my music to touch someone's lives is truly humbling.
Yes, beautiful. All right, so Nidhi, what you and I we're gonna do right now is let's lighten things up a little bit. All right. I mean, we have been talking over serious bakothaguidishe. It's time we take things a little lightly. So what we're gonna do is it's just a little bit of light personality check segment ekta ho there.
Okay.
So just short answers, short questions, sort of things. All right.
Okay.
So are you ready?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
ready.
so let's do it. Would you describe yourself as an introvert or extrovert?
Neither, actually. I'm an ambivert.
Okay. Right. All right. So are you more productive during the day or late at night?
Without a doubt, I'm more productive at night. It's quieter and there are fewer distractions. So
I think we're on the same page there.
Yeah.
So what kind of music do you personally enjoy outside gospel genre?
I enjoy many genres of music, but outside gospel music, I especially enjoy the indie music. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting, Nuthi. All right. So if you could listen to only one worship song for an entire week, which one would it be and why?
I would probably choose Jesus Be the Name by Elevation
Oh,
Worship.
that's a beautiful song.
Yes, because this song, it constantly reminds me to keep Jesus at the center of my life. So yes.
Oh, I love listening to that song. It's such a
Yes.
beautiful reminder,
It is.
right? No matter what you are, no matter what you are doing, Jesus should be the center of our life, right? So yes, Nithi, another one here. Tea or coffee during songwriting session?
Neither tea nor coffee.
No.
Probably just light black tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not surprised that Nuthi is neither a tea nor a coffee person because I can see it in her skin. Her skin is glowing. Arna cha coffee na kama la skin. Bishi balde though her skin is glowing. Anyway, what is one simple thing that instantly bring you peace?
That would be seeking the presence of God. Yeah.
Indeed. So if you were not doing music, what do you think you would be doing today?
If I weren't doing music, I might have pursued something in science or even medicine.
Okay.
Maybe I would have become a scientist or
Oh.
a doctor by now. We never know.
I think it will suit you, Nuthi. You know, as I look at you, it will suit you actually. Anyway, what is one word your close friends would use to describe you?
Probably funny. At least I hope so.
Okay. Interesting. I'm yet to see that funny side of you, but by the end of this show, maybe I'll get to see. So, do you enjoy performing live or recording in the studio more?
I definitely enjoy performing live more.
Okay.
Studio recording can be can make me very nervous
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes a little rigid.
Okay.
So yes.
All right. So, what is your favorite part about creating music?
My favorite part is weaving lyrics and melodies together and allowing them to become part of someone's story. So yes.
Okay. Okay, so you know, if you are stranded in a desert, okay, desert ekta de kon bhi na thake jare, you are so stranded, and you have like 1% battery is there. You can just call only one person in your life to come and save you. Who will that be and why? Think carefully there. Kung mama nubiya pa jaw there.
I would probably call my brother, my
Okay.
immediate elder brother.
Okay.
Yes, because I feel like I'm more close to him, and whenever I'm sick or things happen, he's the first person that I call
Okay.
from home. So yes,
I hope your brother is listening right now.
I hope so.
If he is, he'll be smiling, I'm pretty sure. So, what is the most challenging part? You know, yeah, I think you get my point. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the most challenging part is definitely arranging the music, finding the right chords, and also the structure that truly match the mood of the lyrics and the melody. So that's
Right.
one of the challenging parts.
Okay. So, I'm pretty sure, as a human, all of us, nervous bhi hoy kite wado. So, how do you handle nervousness before singing? I mean, if you ever get nervous.
Yes, I do. So when I get nervous before singing, I try to take a deep breath. I try to calm myself and also remind myself that I'm not singing for people, but for God's
God.
glory. So that keeps me calm.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. I think that's something we should all remind ourselves, right? Gana de huwe, nohiliwe, kiki de huiliwe. I think that's something we should all remind ourselves. So thank you so much for telling me that. So, has there ever been a moment, you know, where music deeply comforted you personally?
Yes, there have been many moments where music deeply comforted me. During difficult seasons, worship songs often became my prayers when I couldn't find the right words myself. So music reminded me that God was still present even in my pain. So there has been a lot of moments, and yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you know, personality check is coming to an end. But one last thing that I'd like to ask you is, suppose, say, you just have one parachute with you and you can only save one person in this world. Now we are not taking a brother anymore, right? It should be another person. So, who would that be and why? Like, who would you give your parachute to and why?
And maybe one of my close friends.
Okay.
I will not name the person.
I hope the close friend is hearing right now.
I hope so.
Okay. And why? Why that close friend?
Yes, because this person has been with me through thick and thin.
All right.
And I'm very grateful for this person. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, dear Nuthi's close friend, if you're listening, well, how blessed you are to have such a friend, I would say. All right. So, Nuthi, I think it's time to go for a short break, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Water break, ekta do lagi ni
Oh.
mujhe. But yes, so I'm going to be playing one of your songs for our listeners, but I would like you to, you know, introduce this song to our listeners because we pronounce kola galti kuidua.
Okay.
So can you please tell our listeners so that we can listen to the track?
I think it's the crow, right?
The crow.
Yes,
All right. So what does
the
it mean, by the way?
It means under the same sky.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to know the story behind this song. But for now, let's listen to The Crow, right?
Yes.
All right, so here comes the song.
Imavemiko Terila Satso Tasango Tumakul Hiu Duoka Marikadi Tavobate Rakucho Muni Umulu Umushe Mulo de Gra
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperfect Harmony. Time do najanina kotom hujase, and our guest is still here with us. The young, beautiful, talented Nüthi is with us. So without any further ado, Nüthi, I would love to hear more about the song, the story behind it, how you came about with it, the meaning and everything. Please share with me and the listeners.
Yeah, so this The Crow, Under the Same Sky, I wrote the song during the lockdown, COVID-19.
Oh, okay.
So it was actually written for a competition that was held in Nagaland itself. The lyric, it talks about how we are all the same.
Okay.
And since the world is very broken, a lot of violence going on, a lot of warfare. So this song calls for people to come together as one, to pray for one another, and also how a mom's prayer or mother's prayer can reach out to people. So the song is basically about coming together and calling for peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? As I'm listening to what you are sharing, I'm just so inspired. I would say that at such a young age, you have such a beautiful thought, and you are writing that in your music and blessing thousands of people out there who are listening to your music. So, Nuthi, thank you so much for sharing that with us. All right. So, listeners, we have been talking about her music, we have listened to her music, but it's only fair if we get to listen to her live as well, right? Tai FM studio dahi na se to tai ye ganda na korna to jaule na diwo mohan. All right, Nuthi, you can get ready because we're going to do some singing now, all right?
Okay.
So this is a game that you and I were going to be playing right now, because I always believe that a person's taste in music says a lot about who they really are. Sometimes even more than words can do it. So I thought that we can play a game that I call One Word Playlist. So here is how it works, all right? I will just say a word and you can sing a line or two for the, from the very, not the very first line, but just the very first song that comes to your mind, all right? I'll say a word, the very first song that comes to your mind, a line, and that will be great. So we are going to have a mini concert right here at FM Tragopan Studio. Okay. So are you ready?
Yes, very ready.
Chalo, let's start. The first word, faith.
Faith. Let our faith become a mountain. Yeah.
Oh, so beautiful. All right. I'm already smiling. Okay, so second, love.
Love is the name. Kim Walker.
Okay. I'm going to be, writing down the name so that I can go and check it out later. And you can also
Okay.
tell our listeners as well, all right?
Okay.
And the third word is Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da. All right. Okay, so the fourth word, hope.
Jesus Christ, my living hope. Maybe?
Oh, so beautiful. May I know the artist?
I think it's Phil Wickham.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna go and check that out. So beautiful. All right. So next one, prayer.
Prayer. Akacho?
Oh yes, sure. I was hoping you would say that, but you have to sing a line.
Okay. Akacho rangi sate.
Yes, my dear listeners, that's Nuthi singing to us live right here at FM Studio. So the next one, peace.
Peace that holds me when I'm broken. Hilson?
Oh, so beautiful. All right, so home.
Home. Can I forget home? It's kind of like a rhyme.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So rain.
Flower in the rain. Jesse.
Yes.
Yes.
And then childhood.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I think that's the perfect choice you
Right.
just made there. All right. So, okay, the most interesting one that I've been waiting to ask you. Be ready with a good song, all right, Nithi? Are you ready?
Already.
Okay, so FM Tragopan.
This is da-da-da.
I think that's cheating. You just said that song. But yes, thank you so much for singing the promo for us. Maybe at the end I'll let you sing the promo again. Anyway, listeners, that was a little fun time with Nithi. Such a beautiful voice that she's blessed with, right? And yes, thank you so much, Nithi, for giving us a mini concert right here at FM Tragopan. All right, so time is running out, 10 minutes to go. So let's quickly, try to wrap things out. So, okay, one thing that I would like to ask you and I would like to, let you share with our listeners is what message would you give to young people who want to use music for ministry?
I would encourage young people who want to use music for ministry to first prioritize their relationship with God. That is above everything else.
Right.
Yeah. So before focusing on the stage or even recognition, focus on serving God first. Be faithful in serving with a sincere heart. So even if you're singing for a few people, just very less, do it wholeheartedly, because every person matters to God. So at the same time, continue to refine your gift and also practice with purpose.
Right.
Practice with purpose, because talent is something that we offer back to God through doing our best and also our dedication.
Right.
So that's what I would convey to them.
That's a beautiful message that you have stated. So how important is sincerity when creating gospel music?
Yeah, I think sincerity is extremely important in gospel music. As the Bible says in 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7, man looks at the heart, at the outward appearance, but God, He does not look at the outward appearance, He looks at our heart. So when music, it comes from a sincere place, people, they don't just hear a song, but they feel the prayer behind it. So sincerity is what makes
Right.
music meaningful and also impactful.
Indeed, people can always feel when music comes from the heart, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of legacy would you like your music to leave behind someday?
I hope my music leaves behind comfort, healing, and also hope. So even if people, they never remember my name, I hope that they remember God. They remember that God met them in their difficult moments through a song and reminded them that they are never alone.
Beautiful. And I'm telling you, Nuthi, you will be remembered, with such hard work, with such dedication, and with such love for God that you are creating music. I am telling you, you will definitely be remembered years from now for sure. So, one favorite Bible verse of yours that you would like to share with me, with our listeners, and why?
Yes, one of my favorite Bible verse would be 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9, which says that God's grace is sufficient for me, for His power is made perfect in my weakness. So this verse has carried me through some of my hardest days. It has been a constant reminder that God's grace is always enough to sustain me.
Right.
So this has been one of my
Right.
favorite Bible verse. Yeah.
And now that you have shared with us, thank you so much. That's such a comforting and powerful verse to hold on to, right? 2 Corinthians 12:9. God's
Yes.
grace is sufficient for me, for you, and for everyone,
Yeah.
right? So, all right, Nuthi, almost time to wrap it up. So, where can our listeners follow and support your music on the social platforms?
Yes, dear listeners, if you would like to hear more of my music, you can find me on YouTube as Nüthivolü Ringa.
Okay, Nüthivolü Ringa. So
Yes.
that's for your all socials, right? YouTube, Instagram. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Nüthivolü Ringa. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go and follow her. You go and check out her music, and I'm telling you, you will definitely be blessed. All right. Kulos na ito Jenna support kurduwi, follow kurduwi, share your love with her. All right. So lastly, I don't want to say lastly. I want to keep talking with you, but we are coming to the end. So, lastly, if your music could leave one message in people's heart, what would it be?
If my music could leave one message in people's hearts, it would be this: God is not looking for perfection. He is looking for hearts that are willing to come to Him honestly.
Right.
No matter how broken, lost, or weary someone may feel, God's grace is still enough, and His love never fails.
Wow, so truly beautiful note to end our Imperfect Harmony show, I would say. Nuthi, I am so truly blessed to have you here, learn so much from you, and I'm gonna carry it with me. So thank you so much for your time today, for sharing your heart, your journey, your music, and everything in between with us today.
Thank you for having me.
And Nuthi, before I wrap up everything, is there anything that I missed out that you would like to share with our listeners, just in case I miss out on something?
Nothing really, I think.
Pichire gorge na mugi biya na pawide.
I won't.
All right. So once again, Nuthi, I hope you had a great time.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Are you sure you had a great time?
Yes, I did.
All right. Because I seriously did had a great time. I had a blessed time. So thank you so much. And thank you for reminding his love, Thank you for reminding how important it is, to hold on to faith, to keep praying. Oh my gosh, you have shared so much with us. I'm going to hold on to all of that. Thank you once again, Nuthi.
Thank you.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we have come to the end of another heartfelt episode of Imperfect Harmony right here at your FM track band, only at 103 megahertz, broadcasting live straight from the heart of Akashvani Kohima. And this evening was not simply about music or melodies, right? But it was about faith, purpose, healing, and also the quiet strength that music can carry. And through her journey, Nüthivolü Ringa reminded us that music can become a prayer, comfort, and hope for people who need it the most. Her songs reflects sincerity, devotion, and a heart that desires, to share God's love through every lyrics and every melody. So as we reflect on this evening's conversation, I'm reminded of the verse from the book of Psalm number 96, verse 1 that says, "Sing to the Lord a new song, sing to the Lord all the earth." So a simple reminder that music can also be worship, gratitude, and a way of sharing light with the world. So to everyone tuning in this evening, thank you for being a part of this beautiful conversation. May this evening's word, music, and reflection stay with you long after the program ends. And well, this has been your radio buddy RJ Kenny signing out with our guest for this evening, Nüthivolü Ringa from FM Tragopan at 103 megahertz, your one and only Imperfect Harmony. Until next time, keep the harmony alive, stay blessed, and have a pleasant evening ahead.
Please like and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for the latest contents. Also, follow us on all our social media handles.